Ruko F11GIM2 drone. That's the drone we'll be looking at today, especially on how we can use this drone for fishing. Now, of course, this drone doesn't have any bait drop or release mechanism on it or anything like this, but there's different ways you can use a drone for fishing. And one of my favorite ways to use it to explore new fishing spots from an aerial view. Even if you have a fishing drone with a bait release, a little extra drone like this allows you to actually explore those beaches first using those batteries here. And then you don't have to waste the batteries of your fishing drone, right? And then you can first check out where's a good drop point for your baits. You got a 4K camera on it, so that's pretty cool. The other thing about this drone, of course, is that it has a long range, up to 3,000 meters. This is the maximum transmission distance, and this would probably only work like if you have a really clear area. Up to 1 kilometer, I think, will not be a problem with this drone. So yeah, there are two features that got me excited about this drone, and that is the 4K camera and then also the long flight distance. The other thing is that it comes with 2 batteries, so we get over half an hour flight time with 2 batteries for exploring our fishing spot. That's pretty good. Also, we got a USB-C charging option here, so we can actually charge the drone on the go. The other thing I kind of liked about it is that it's pretty handy. So if I fold this drone back up together here, then it will fit easily into the carry box. The carry box itself is pretty cool actually. So as you can see, it's got a nice little carry box. Everything fits in pretty easily. And now we're gonna start up the drone. First we're gonna switch on the drone just by pushing that button twice. 1, 2, holding it down until it starts up. And we're going to do the same with the controller. Here's the button. So now what happens for the next 30 seconds or so, it's beeping, and this indicates the controller is trying to connect to the drone. So this will take a little while, approximately 30 seconds I found. Now it's stopped. The controller is showing us that it's in GPS mode now. After starting the drone is now to calibrate the drone. It's like any other drone. You just turn it a couple times that way, the app shows you what to do. Then you turn it a couple of times this way, and then you put it flat on the ground. Each step of that is outlined in the app. And yeah, now we got it. You can see that the image here appears on the screen, so I can see what the drone is seeing now. So very simple. So the setup is already done. We're going to use the drone to explore this fishing spot here. There we go. So you can hear the sound of the drone. Looking right at the channel here. Let's have a flight over there. So we're at a height of about 50 meters, well above the trees. I'm flying towards that spot now. Let's see if we fly the drone over there to see what the fishing is like in this direction. Look how beautiful it looks here tonight in this evening. Just a beautiful spot to look at. Now let's see what sort of distance we can fly with it. So I'm flying a little bit out into the channel. I'll be trying to take it out for about 1 kilometer now. So the distance is 400 meters away from where we are. And we still seem to have a fairly strong signal and a good image transmission here. Now here's a point, for example, that looks interesting for fishing. That's where those 2 channels merge with each other. Here we're at a 560 meter distance now. We're still getting a good clear view and a good image transmission. Here it activated the return home because the battery started warning us that it's getting too low here. This is basically the same as if you hit the return to home button. So you can also see the distance and the height here on that LCD display, which is quite good. And it's got like buttons for recording. So now, of course, this is a beginner drone. And for what it is, it can be quite useful for fishing. To scout out new fishing areas, find structures around you, check out rock fishing spot, find out beach drop-offs and sandbanks when you fly it out on a beach, on a surf casting beach, for example. So you can check that all out from an aerial perspective to find the best places where you can actually cast your baits to. That's what this drone is very useful for in terms of fishing. And a small carrying bag like this will fit into your backpack easily when you walk to your fishing spots. You just get the drone out, fly it around one time, get a bit of an aerial view of the area you're fishing at, and sweet as, off you go.